me again. Well, welcome back. In a bid to not be thwarted by the rainstorms, what I've done is I've got a tarp and I've set myself up a little tarp camp in the garden. Now, can't really get out anywhere. It's just too unpredictable to go down the woods and stuff. So let me show you what I've done. I don't know what it is. It's just a tarp with a walking stick. I don't think it's actually called anything. Bit of a rookie go, but hey, that's shelter, that is. So there it is. Obviously there's a cat in the background, but so all I've done is I've got a walking pole and put some guys on it, and I don't know, I've put it in I tried to do a plough point, but it's not gone so well. I didn't know what I was doing, and I couldn't look at my phone and look at Google and do it at the same time, but I've got it pegged out, and I've used a walking pole here, and I've just draped the back down. I'm not one for having it open front and back. It just, I don't like the thought of something creeping up on me, so I've sort of left the back down. And when you actually look in it, there's loads and loads of room. I reckon, oh hello cat, stupid cat, get out of the video. I reckon I could get in there and let me just get rid of the cat, hang on. So the cat's not going to move, but anyway, I think I could get a bed in there, and I'm going to give it a go tonight. I don't know about the quality of the tarp, it's probably rubbish, but we'll have a look at that if it starts to rain, and hopefully it will. So yeah, that's a little setup that I've done. I'm really pleased with it. I'm sure other people know better and stuff like that, so please do drop a comment in and tell me what you reckon. So here I am in it, and there's absolutely loads of room in here. What a setup. So the bit at the back I've just folded under and put it under a tarp, and I think I'm not ever so sure about sleeping with this wide open bit here. So I'm going to go and nip and get a bit of camo net and just drape it over, so there's only a little gap. I feel a bit safer like that, and then I'll get my bed in. I'm quite excited. So this is what I've come up with. Looks like a child's den. But I tell you what, that makes me feel a bit better about it all. I mean, I know there's gaps and that, but that's good actually. Really pleased with that. I am. If only I'd got a load of kids to play in it, eh? So there it is from the inside. That, just putting that little bit of cam net on there, it just makes me feel a bit safer. There's still a gap, but yeah, that's so much better. I'm going to get my bed in. I'm going to risk it for the night, rainstorms or otherwise. I really am. Call me mad. Right, so just got, it's warm tonight. Oh, you're a bit on the list. There we go. It's warm tonight, so I've just got a pillow, and I've got a down puffy. It's only thin, but it's plenty here to keep me warm. I'm not having a sleeping bag tonight. I don't like them, so yeah. So there we go. It's just a down puffy on the usual bit of foam that I take out the truck when I truck camp, and I think that'll do. That's my bed for the night. So I've also brought a power pack. I'll get my cables, and of course an iPad to read all the comments I'm bound to not get. So yeah, lovely little setup, you know. And I know it's only in the garden, but there's no point in me taking all this lot up to the wood and it leaking, or I don't know what I'm doing, or I forget my paracord, or it falls over, or something, you know. I know I can get sticks and stuff like that instead of walking poles, but just for the first try, I thought the garden has got to be it. So I'm sure it'll be good. So I'll talk to you in a little while. So it's tea time. And for tea tonight, we've got, and I'll try not to tip it out, I've got a sausage, fried tates and green beans in a homemade tomato sauce. Marvellous. Michelin stars there. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to chuck this in my neck, and then I think I might just sit down and watch the tube. Try and learn all about tarps. See where I'm going wrong. Nice evening. Now the rain's stopped. Birds have come out now. Nice. Look at my view. My feet. Nice out. What a good idea this was. Anyway, I forgot to say, I've currently got 104 subscribers. So thanks everyone. That's did I think it was going to be easier? Probably. I don't know. I think this whole camping thing, there's so many people doing it. You know, wild camping, truck camping, tarp, tent camping and all that. They've got to like you as a person to watch your channel. It's no good watching somebody set up a tarp and all the rest of it over and over. I mean, how many times can you watch that? But I think if the person likes you as a person, as yourself, they'll watch it, whether or not you're doing something that everybody else is doing or not. You know, if they find you informative or funny or stupid or downright crackers or whatever they do, you know, that they will subscribe because of that. So I watch a variety of people. I mean, Burton Outdoors, absolutely hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, but I also like the Wiltshire man, because he's just an ordinary fella, and he has like a little allotment on his garden and got his vegetables and looks after his wife. So yeah, one end of the spectrum to the other completely. So I think there's a market for me somewhere. I reckon. Adverts.
Hey everybody, Jason here. Welcome to my Knot channel. In this video, we're going to have a look at the essential tarp layout.
I'm just looking at tarp videos.
So there are many different types of
I
tarp
wanted
layouts,
really to
and
find... I tell you who's really good, actually. Simon, bloke in the woods, he knows what he's doing with tarps, doesn't he? Yeah, I think I'll watch this. I like him anyway. Got my phone cobbled up to the pad in the tarp. In the garden. Oh, I reckon I've lost some plants. Oh well, soon be dark. Just laid in this bed looking out the door. I don't know whether you can see the mist or fog and gloom, but it's really quite misty out there. No, you can't make it out on the camera. As you can see, I've been joined by the cat. I don't have a dog, so cats it is. Say hello to the viewers, Race. In fact, no, that's enough now. So, a real cosy in here. I've watched a bit of the old YouTube, and it's about 9:30 now. So, I was just going to lie back and have a bit of a sleep. So, not had any more rain yet, which is a shame. I hope it's going to chuck it down in the night. That was one of the reasons for doing this. One, to see if the tarp's any good, or and two, to be outside in it really. So I've made a cup of coffee. Cheerio. I've got a little lamp. Let's see it there. And yeah, all is well. So on that note, I bid you good night. I'll settle in for the night, cat and all, and I'll talk to you in the morning. Good night. Oh, I got through the night. Nice enough under here, but oh, blooming heck, the top of the tarp is absolutely, it's like got standing water on it. I here. Don't let me get too close. Look a bit shocking this morning. Yeah, it's got, I mean, it's not dripped, but I think it's moments away from doing. How odd. It must be, I mean, I'm perfectly dry. The bed's dry, everything's dry. There's a bit of a drip there, but I think if you was to rattle it, it would all come down like rain. So I don't know why that is, but oh well, kept me dry. Had the best time though. I think I've discovered why it's all wet on the roof. The back of the tent here, perfectly dry, not even damp. The roof, sodden. It's probably because it's not waterproof, isn't it? Oh well. Something else for the bin. I remember last time I did this, I chucked the tent in the bin because it was rubbish. The seams are taped, look, you can see there. You can just see the water on it. I mean, there's a massive, look at that. It's just gonna, no, it's just soaked through, hasn't it? It has to have done. Oh, I thought I'd left enough ventilation and everything, but just clearly it's not waterproof. Oh well, at least now I know, and I tell you what, this is probably a good thing. My stuff's a bit rubbish, and the best thing to do is just try it in the garden before you go out on a hike or something, and when where you really need it to, you know, to keep you dry or stuff. I mean, if it had been dripping on me half the night, I could have just gone in the house. So it's a good idea, and I'm really pleased I've tried it this way. So yeah, anyway, breakfast time. Breakfast as usual, overnight oats. I just like them. It's my favourite meal of the day. I could eat these for every meal. Anyway, coffee's ready again. Let me have a mouthful of this. So, I think I've learnt a lot from this. I thought it was going to be easy, setting up a tarp. You watch it all the time, don't you? All these tubers, they just say, oh, well, what I've done is I've done this, that and the other, and do it that quick, you can't follow it. So I'm going to have to, I found Jim Bob Outdoors, he did a good one on knots and ridge lines and stuff like that, and he's a big tarp man, so I'm going to have a look at him again. And I'm just going to not buy cheap kit, and I think that's the problem here. I think the tarp's too big, it's 3x3. I think for one person I could get away with a smaller one, but if I knew what I was doing, I probably wouldn't be too bad. But this tarp's rubbish, it's not branded, don't know where I got it from, online, Amazon or something like that. I mean, it said it was waterproof, the seams are taped. What more can you do? You've just got to go on the description, haven't you? I mean, I still think it was, I mean, it might have been 18 or 20 quid. But anyway, it's rubbish, so it doesn't matter how much it was, does it? But yeah, so this little exercise, setting up in the garden, camping in it, it's been raining, it's damp, it's humid, it's just generally horrible. And it hasn't performed, not at all. Anyway, if you've got this far, thanks very much. Watch an old woman messing about in the garden. Anyway, it's about 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to have my breakfast and have this drink, and then I'm going to put this back in the garage, and I'm going to put that in the bin. Thanks for watching. See you soon.